Oh, the New York Knicks look to start their season tomorrow at the Garden. Knicks versus Cavs. This is Knicks and Fuego. All you Knicks fans, how you doing? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We are back. This is the Knicks and Fuego show. I'm your guy, Hector, joined by Nikki and Carla, who has her camera off just for some technical difficulties. But we are here to rock out. Ladies, how you feeling?
Hey
Hey,
guys, what is up? Back, back.
we
Miss you guys.
ready?
Miss you guys.
Yes.
I miss both of you guys a lot more. I'm so excited. I'm excited to be doing this. Next season's back. I'm trying to get back into my next season because last year it didn't happen so much. But this year, yes, we're gonna get back.
Absolutely. And obviously, the baseball season is over for both the Yankees and the Mets. So that's why we're switching gears to the New York Knicks. I know it's very sad. I'm so sorry to even bring it up. Nikki, how you feeling? Even though we rocked out last week without Carla, I
Oh
still
yeah,
miss you, sis. How you feeling?
definitely. We got this crew back together. Everybody back together before tomorrow. I'm hype. I know it sounded like a lot of doom and gloom earlier today. We'll get into it, but 1 out of 82. I'm ready for the magic ride that is Knicks basketball.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. We got some folks in the chat. My man Jacob Petruzzi is in the building. Jacob, how you doing? Salute, salute, salute. Three capital S's to my guy Jacob, who was dropping the TikTok information. Make sure you guys follow us on all social media platform. The links are in the description of this video. You can follow Nikki, you can follow myself, and you can follow Skills on the Twitters, on the Instagram, on the TikTok, whatever you need. Everything is in the description down below. But like Nikki said, like Skill said, the Knicks start game one tomorrow. Game one of 82 games at the Garden. The Knicks versus Donovan Mitchell, somebody that some say should be a Knick, but it's not a Knick, and the Cleveland
Mhm.
Cavaliers. Nikki, I'll toss it to you first. What's your thoughts? And with all the nonsense that's going on Knicks Twitter right now, because people are crashing out, how you
Oh
feel?
yeah. It's looking crazy. It's looking, you would think we didn't have 15 players. You would think it only took one man to carry a whole squad. But again, thank you, Lord. This is not the NFL. There's 82 games. So it's going to be a wild wide. I want to see how Cleveland comes out. Are
Mm.
they really them? Because in the first regular season last year, they looked at it like there was a problem for them to just easily fizzle out throughout the playoff run. But I'm feeling confident. I was one of the few who didn't want Donovan Mitchell, but again, they're missing a lot of key players. The same way we're not gonna have Mitchie and we're not gonna have Josh. So it should be even kill. But I'm ready to see what happens tomorrow.
Oh, go ahead, Carla. I'll let you go as well.
I'm excited. I do like how Dominant actually spoke good about the Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we don't get that recognition, and I don't know why. Like, I mean, I feel like we've grown throughout these years. Not like we've been setting back. I feel like every year we're just a step closer. So it's like it felt good, and I'm like, yo, I'm excited for tomorrow. I'm like, I do feel like they definitely need to open tomorrow with a bang. It needs to be a bang. I feel like kind of a must win first game. Like you have to. I feel like you gotta put this make a statement already.
Yeah, I think after the way the New York Knicks were eliminated by the Indiana Pacers with a new head coach and Mike Brown, I think it's important. I said it on the last show that the
Mhm.
first 20 games of the season, the Knicks got to come out cooking.
Yes.
They have to come out
Yeah.
as killers, establish themselves early on in the season, and not try to be that team that they have to find their momentum and they have to pick it up in the middle of the season going towards the postseason. No, you establish your dominance early on, and it starts with the first game tomorrow against the Cavs. The same way the Knicks last year started the season with a game against the Boston Celtics. We previewed the playoff series last year. I think this could be possibly a preview of a playoff series, probably the Eastern Conference between the Knicks and the Cavs meeting up first game of the regular season. Nikki, what's your thoughts on that?
It definitely can be a preview because I'm not expecting them them meaning Cleveland to be bad. They're going to be definitely a top 3 team. So we might end up facing them in the ECF instead of Indiana. So it's definitely possible. I also want to see how we play versus the contender. One thing you said last week was that it's very important for us to get home court, that no one never wins a championship without establishing
Mm-hmm.
that court dominance. It's important to start doing that now. We
Mm-hmm.
got game 1 versus Cleveland at home, game 2 versus Boston. So it's important that we start that early instead of waiting and
Mhm.
fighting for positioning in March and April.
Yeah, I definitely, like I said, I feel like we need to make a statement now. Like, as soon, like tomorrow. It
Mm-hmm.
starts from tomorrow. Because if not, then I feel like this team, I hate to say it sometimes, is very emotional. So if they see all the shit talking we're doing about them, that shit
Mhm.
gets to them. And you see how they play. And I don't want to start the season like that. Like, please don't piss me off. Please don't. Please don't.
I think we're gonna go with the I think we're gonna go with the hashtag don't piss Carla off.
Yes.
That's
No.
what we're rocking with this entire season.
Because let me not
Hashtag
even get
don't piss.
started about what everybody's crashing out right now on next Twitter.
Mhm.
Oh
Like,
wait, you talking about your favorite Nick player of all
yes,
time,
my favorite
Mitchell
Nick
Robinson. Hold on,
player,
Mitchell Robinson. Load management
bro.
uncertain for the season opener on Wednesday. Since this is Carla's favorite Nick of all time, skills. You want to lead the conversation?
Yo, why are we surprised? Why are we hurt? I'm sorry. I don't know. Was this team like Mitch was carrying the team this season?
Mhm.
Like, did I miss something? I don't know. I'm just confused. Like, did I miss something? It's like, but y'all really expected him to be good?
Yeah.
Like, this was a possibility that it could have happened any moment. I mean,
Mhm.
yeah, it's a little frustrating. It's like, damn, why I gotta be right now? When opening the season just gonna start. Like, but at the same time, it's like, damn, would I want that now or later?
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
Or later will actually matter, and it's like, yo, he's gonna start fucking like, like we really need him, and then that's it. He's gone because of whatever. Like, come on, nah, I would have died. It's like,
Well,
damn, we're so close, and
I just,
look,
I just want to add on real quick, right? What's not funny because I don't want this season to be us just always going back and forth with the injuries. That's something,
Right.
knock on wood, I hope that we can avoid. But while doing the prep work for this show, I would be lying to you if I didn't say that when I saw the news of Mitchell Robinson not possibly playing in tomorrow's game, I immediately chuckled and I thought of skills. Immediately, I'm like, her first show back. We're gonna have the show today talking about previewing the season, and the first show she's back, blah blah blah. Then Mitchell Robinson not staying
Right.
healthy. That's what I'm here for.
It was a
yeah.
troll. He was trolling you.
Nah, cause literally that shit is fucking crazy though. Like when I saw that, when I heard when I was reading about it, I was like, nah, what? And then seeing everybody crash out, I think that's what's throwing me off. It's like,
Oh yeah.
why? I
But
don't,
but
I don't know.
to kind of justify the crash out, if you guys can, just entertain me just for a
Mhm.
little bit. If I'm wrong, please correct me because this is what
No,
family does. This is what family does.
Mhm.
But
you're
to
wrong.
kind of justify the crash out just a little bit, Mitchell Robinson is the longest tenured Nick we have on
Yeah.
the roster, right or
Mhm.
wrong. He's the longest
Correct.
tenured Nick we have on the roster.
Mhm.
And in all the years that he has been with the Knicks, I want to say 7 years, he was drafted in the same season we traded away our franchise player Christoph Porzingis to
Mhm.
the Dallas Mavericks, right? Ever since he was drafted, he's never been able to stay healthy.
Yeah.
So to Carla's point, why are you guys surprised? You
Yeah.
guys should have expected this. This is something that should be expected.
Mhm.
That's why his role has gotten reduced to a degree. That's why he wasn't a starter last year. He was coming off of the bench, and now he was planning on being a starter, but he's not going to play any back-to-back minutes. So I'm just trying to kind of justify the crash out, but at the same time, like Carla said, what do you expect?
Exactly. I said it in a space. Mitchy be Mitchin. It is
Right.
who he is. And it's funny because not only has his role diminished because of it, his value too. That's why, as much as we wanted to use him for so many of these big trades, we couldn't have done it. Mitch himself, to me, likes to troll
Hmm.
because everybody in Twitter, shout out to Billy and
Shout out to Billy.
to Tony, they were the ones who had the spaces today, and they kept saying, "But how did it happen?" And what I told them was him climbing these monster trucks to post pictures online
Yo,
because
that
you barely even played a preseason game. So how did it really happen? They were asking, did the man fall? Did he like? Did someone roll on the ankle? Like, was it Embiid moment? Like, how? There wasn't an exact
no, that
moment to it's like I don't know, but again, Mitchie B. Mitchin, we don't have the most immaculate record for the healthcare providers on this team either. Let's not lie, but the way I look at it is, it's too early to completely crash out.
I
There's
just have to tell you, that is the most Puerto Rican answer that I've ever heard. Again, shout out to Billy and Tony that was running the space. That was the most Puerto Rican answer I've ever heard. Because look at it like this, right? Imagine you go to your Puerto Rican grandmother's house and she's like, "Oh, you know the son of such and such got injured." And you're like, "Oh, tú sabes por qué? Tú sabes por qué? It's because he be taking these pictures, climbing on those trucks, haciendo la
yes.
cosa that he shouldn't be doing."
Exactly. That's what it is. Because it's like, what other thing? You're leaving me to put the two and two
Hey.
together to make four. And like, come on. Hey,
Yeah,
Tony.
and like I said again, first off, like we started off last show. Shout
Mhm,
out to all the Knicks content creators that are out there,
mhm,
right? Like I've always said, there's enough views, there's enough likes, there's enough everything subscribers for all of us to be able to eat, right? If some people like hanging out with these people over there on Nick's Twitter, you like hanging out with Twitter, cool. If you like hanging out with TikTok over here with Nix and Fuego, or on YouTube with Nix and Fuego, you come hang out with us. I just hope that every content creator this season that's coming up, there's enough views, there's enough likes for all of us to eat. We all should be able to survive and should be able to be in our part of the internet, just talking what we like to talk, and that's Knicks basketball at the end of the day.
amen. And
right.
we always have it open the panel. So if you
Yes,
guys ever want to come up here, definitely put your
Yeah,
comments in the chat or even come up and let us hear your voices. But definitely, there's plenty of platforms. When we're not here, you can go to the spaces during the day or
facts.
even at night. So you always have so many options.
Facts. Absolutely. But getting back to the conversation, because outside of Mitchell Robinson, there was another injury that a lot of fans are starting to ask questions about, and that's Josh Hart. Josh Hart last year was kind of like an Iron Man for the New York Knicks, but his back was flaring up in the postseason, and you see it right now. He hasn't been practicing. He's dealing with both his back and he's dealing with his thumb issue right now. He most likely won't be in tomorrow's game. It's the first game of the season. I know we like to see all of our guys out there, but if we can rest some guys, we rest some guys. This is why you're supposed to have reserves. This is
Hmm.
why you sign your backups, because when the guys can't start, this is when you go to Gershon. Gershon, you got to be in that starting lineup. This is where we get to see who's going to be in the roster or who's going to be a part of the 10-man rotation headed towards the postseason.
Definitely, but I'm more confident in Josh than I am in Mitch. Josh
right.
doesn't have that track record that Mitch does. And not only that, with the finger, we saw already how he was looking. So I'm expecting him to be somewhat consistent. And the way that they were saying it as well, when it comes to Mitch, we don't have that much leverage when it comes to the fifth position than we do with Josh.
Mhm.
So again, I said it last show, the fandom in general has been sleeping a lot on Josh. You would think that the man just faded into the night and we no longer have him as an option. I'm expecting him to come out big the way Bully hit a couple of points
Mhm.
last week as well. But again, Josh has the record where it's not that big of an injury, whereas Mitch, it could be anything and he could be out for longer than expected.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, Carla. Let's get your point on Josh Hart before we switch gears.
Well, like pretty much what Nikki said. Look, I definitely Josh is a person, yes, that God forbid, man, he misses the season or whatever. Something happens like early now. I'm gonna really be upset because it's like, damn, Josh is our to go. Like, look how he's been showing out since he's been traded to the team. He's been made an impact since he's been traded. So it's like I'll feel bad. So it's like, yeah, I listen. If we need to sit him out, even if it's just for one, that's fine. Let's do it.
Mm.
Bam. Do I want that to happen? No, fine, whatever. But hey, if it's for the bigger picture, I'm all down for the bigger picture.
Yeah, and I just wanted to add real quick. I'm putting in the link right now in the chat. Like Nikki said earlier, if anybody wants to come join the open panel, whether you're on Twitter, you could come on over to YouTube. The link is in the chat. If you want to come over, you could click the link, jump on over to the open panel. I got it right there in the chat. But right here, just to go over the entire injury report for the New York Knicks. New York Basketball put it out. Make sure you guys give them a follow. They are a great basketball account to follow. Karl-Anthony Towns is questionable. OG Anunoby probable with a left ankle sprain. Josh Hart will be out. Mitchell Robinson will be out. Karl-Anthony Towns and OG Anunoby. A bit concerning. That's more concerning to me than Josh Hart and Mitchell Robinson. What's your thoughts on that? Because I feel as much as I love Josh, as much as I love Mitchell Robinson, I think Karl-Anthony Towns and OG Anunoby are more valuable when it comes to the
Yeah,
Knicks' success.
for sure.
I agree 1,000%, especially OG, because when OG gets hurt, is out.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yes.
and with the ankle, because it's funny, because a lot of people get nervous when Jalen hits the floor. That's me with OG.
Mm-hmm.
So, as important as that man is on both sides of the
Mhm.
court, I'm that's my dark horse. Even though we already know who he is and how he is, I need him to come out big this year. That's supposed to be our sixth man of not our sixth man,
Mhm.
but our defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
I'm more concerned about him. Cat, not so much, because to me, Cat is the same way as Mitch. It's only about time before he's gonna sit something out. So again, why is he questionable? What did he do? In the
Mm.
words
That's
of
what I'm
Nick Twitter.
saying. Which I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what's crazy? The last thing I've just heard about Cat was this whole thing about what was this question they asked Cat, like something in the nature of like
Oh yeah, I got it. I'll pull it up.
yeah, like, and I was listening to a YouTuber. I forgot who breaking this shit down a little bit. But it was different, actually different. I seen different things though, and was reading online, and a lot of people were saying how supposedly like how his answers seemed funny. I don't know. I think he was just being honest, like just saying like I don't know, like yeah, whatever he said, like he like part of that was saying that yeah, like I don't know, like he really generally doesn't know about his new role or whatever the thing was.
I'll play it right now just so we could get exactly
Yeah,
what he
yeah,
said verbatim.
like yeah, tell me if I'm wrong. I don't think we could really hear, or is it me?
No, I just gonna be
Oh. No, I don't think I ever played.
Yeah, I don't hear it.
Oh, you don't hear it?
No,
No.
Oh, hold on. Hmm.
because I even went on the live right now, like on TikTok, to make sure. I'm like, yo, maybe we don't hear it, but whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
Y'all know what else, but y'all seen that interview, right? Like, y'all
Yeah.
see,
Yeah.
okay, to y'all, how do y'all think he like him answering that? Just normal? Like, you really think like it was just
No,
normal?
even the
Or
body language looked bad. Because
Yeah.
when you look at it, it's
really?
like the man just looks confused, like if he didn't want to answer it or he really didn't have an honest answer to give. Especially when you're hearing all these trades and all these rumors going on. Maybe he's not 100% with Brown either, because we
Mm,
don't know what's going on. These
right.
players went from supposedly Theo Tibbs, who never runs a practice, that now we had OG doing some of the craziest moves a week ago at a practice, and now you're saying he's probable. So you can't tell me you're not used to practicing.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
When it comes to Karl-Anthony Towns and what he said about the offense, about not knowing his role, I think it was either Nikki or Carla, both of you guys said it. He's being honest.
Mhm.
It's a new system, right? when it comes,
Yeah, I felt that's what I felt. I felt like he was just being honest about his answer. Like, I didn't necessarily feel like he meant this in a bad way
or
or a negative way. I shouldn't say I mean, whatever.
I think it could be taken that type of way, but at the same damn time, I think it's people just trying to poke and see and just to make a story out of nothing.
Of
Personally,
course. It's the same reason why I said last week that Giannis can't make certain responses in New York media. We're gonna eat you alive just because you are who you are and what your position is. I think if Mikal would have gave the same answer to that question, it wouldn't hit the same way because it's Mikal. But the fact that it's Cat, he's getting looked at more in depth because of where his role is in the season in the team this year. If it was Deuce who said it, it wouldn't have been that evaluated.
do you guys think Cat gets traded?
Damn.
Depend on Mitch. I think
For real, you
Mitch's
think
injury is
so?
riding on his ass 100% because they're not going to let the window of time that they have go by.
Especially with the East being as open as it is.
100%. This is, it's funny. I can't remember if we said it or if I heard it on TV. This is our 94 when
Yeah,
Jordan left.
yeah.
If you want to bring it to that point. So if Mitch isn't going to do something soon, we might see some shit before the end of December.
Mm.
I believe. Okay, yeah. Put it like that. Yeah, I believe that. Yeah.
Because when you look at the money and when you look at the contracts, both Cat's contract and Giannis's contract, they both hit the free agent market at the same time. They
Hmm.
are both free agents at the same time. So if the Knicks had a piece whose contract literally added up to almost the same amount of money as Giannis, it's Karl-Anthony Towns.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And when you look at all the players that we have on the team, from Jalen to OG to Mikal to Karl-Anthony Towns, out of those four players, who has the more superstar ceiling? It's
Cat.
Cat.
Hmm. Definitely. That's why, and it's funny because he was given the same body language Giannis did in that interview. So who knows if they already got, you got that feeling when you're about to get replaced. You got the feeling when your position isn't concrete. So that man has to feel like either I got to put up or some shit's going to change. This is year 2. So if you're already coming out unprobable game 1, year 2, anything could happen. As long as, again, I think a lot of it weighs on what happens with Mitch.
Again, it's all hypotheticals.
Right.
We're probably reading way more into it than we actually should be reading into it, because at the end of the day, Karl-Anthony Towns is under a head coach he's never played with. This is a new system that he's playing with as well. The type of offense that Mike Brown runs, he runs a very fast offense, up tempo offense. That's not the type of style of play that Karl-Anthony Towns is used to. Carl is used to a slow pace and play. He's used to being the number one option in the offense. And with Mike Brown, you heard Mike Brown. He said, I don't care who has the ball. If you're open, you let that thing fly. And
Exactly.
that's what I like to hear.
100%. And that goes for everybody, for Deuce, for
Yeah.
Clarkston, for the whole team. Because how many times do you remember the videos of RJ Barrett shooting the ball and he missed and he goes, they're going to take me out the game. I'm not going back in. You already know how they felt about it. So at least here, you know they're
Mhm.
going to be able to play. And especially the game where there was no plays, you can have confidence in just moving the ball naturally instead of doing set plays. So I
I
don't blame them.
I look forward to seeing that, how they act now.
And the
I look,
body language.
yeah, like, is it now? Are you guys gonna be more relaxed and really play how I know you guys could play,
Hmm.
or y'all still gonna be your bullshit? Because it's like, damn. So this is really y'all in real life. Like, it's not even the coach anymore. It's like, this is just really who y'all are. Like, and I think that's gonna get me upset and be like, damn, maybe we're not all that as we thought.
Question, just anybody who's watching, just let you guys know, we apologize for like some of the technical difficulties. I think I have like, there's a little bit of a delay between like all of us, because when Nikki, when you first said like, what up Billy, And I was like, "What up, Billy?" There was a long ass delay before you started talking again, so that's why
Oh
my
Damn.
reaction
no.
was a little bit delayed. But it should be better now. I just reloaded something, so I do apologize to everybody. But thank you so much, everybody who's in the building. Let me shout out the chat. My guy Ace Avenue is in the building. Jacob Petruzzi, Just Knicks is in the building. We got Tony over there on the Knicks Twitter. Make sure you guys go and give Tony a follow. Shout out to Jonathan. We got Jonathan backstage. Jonathan, I'll bring you up momentarily. We're just trying to figure this out. I want to bring show a post. This is somebody, a friend of the channel, somebody that you ladies know that you guys got on the channel. Shout out to the Zodiac GM who
Yes.
did their breakdown of the Karl-Anthony Towns fiasco. He says, or they said, it is important to note that Karl-Anthony Towns possesses a double fixed energy, being a Scorpio with a Leo moon. This combination tends to resist change as it favors consistency and a steady flow. Individuals with these energy traits require time to assimilate. Once they understand the established system and identify their roles, they are likely to excel. The Leo moon energy thrives on receiving focused attention within the system. Mike Brown, being a Pisces energy, is adaptable to various scenarios and will ultimately facilitate a smooth transition for everyone to integrate cohesiveness or cohesively. Overall, this core synergy is strong with an upside and chemistry flow within their dynamics. Basically, if you're a crystal mommy or a crystal daddy, you should be excited for what you're going to see from this team. Period.
I love the Zodiac. He's
Right?
so
I love it.
sick.
I actually didn't even see that post.
I
So
didn't, but he's so sick with the way he breaks it down. It gives you another
yeah.
perspective,
Yeah.
but it's like, ugh, I don't know, because
We gotta reach
everybody,
back out to Zodiac to have
we
Zodiac
have
on. We gotta
to.
reach out to Zodiac. Maybe Zodiac wants to join us on the Tiki Talk when we
Yes,
do our Knicks post game shows on the Tiki Talk.
definitely. But no, that's so sick though, the way it works.
Yeah.
And who
I
knew Mike Brown was a Pisces? These fish.
First of all, shout out to the Pisces. My girls are Pisces. You know, my girls are Pisces. My brother's a Pisces. My father, rest in peace, was a Pisces. So I have a lot of Pisces in my life.
Yeah, me too, unfortunately.
I don't
Unfortunately,
know. Pisces. What's spicy? What month is that?
February and March.
March.
Or maybe my George's son. I think he's with that.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Because
I
Okay.
know. Hmm.
George is an Aries.
All right. One other topic that I want to bring up real quick. Hold on one second, because I had it here. Um, the Donovan Mitchell. I want to get your thoughts real quick, guys, on what Donovan Mitchell said, because this is making the rounds on Nick's Twitter. Hopefully, you guys can hear this one. Let me know if you guys can hear it. Can you hear it? Hold on.
If they're talking, no,
No, not because they'll be talking right now. Yeah. That's yeah, no. We can't hear you.
no.
Hmm. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. That sucks. Now I'm frustrated. Now I'm going to crash out. Let me see. Hold on, wait one second. Is it my voice mod? Hold on. I want to share one more thing. Maybe it's Twitter. Can you guys hear this? You can hear that?
Yeah, the music.
Okay. Yeah, can you hear
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Okay. All right. It's probably just Twitter that's acting up. That's what it is. All right. Anywho,
Okay.
but the Donovan Mitchell comments. Donovan Mitchell talking about the New York Knicks. One thing that I've always want to tell people, if Jalen Brunson wasn't here, it would be Donovan Mitchell. It would be
Hmm.
Donovan Mitchell and it would be Karl-Anthony Towns. That was the game plan. Every Knicks fan knew that. That offseason that Jalen Brunson was a free agent, when the Knicks signed Jalen Brunson, Donovan Mitchell was hanging out with Fat Joe at the Rucker. He was damn near living in New York City. He
Hmm.
wanted to be a Knicks so bad. He spoke about that very
Mhm.
openly, more openly than I've ever heard any other athlete talking about where he wanted to go in a trade. What's your guys' thoughts on the Donovan Mitchell comments? I'll try to see if I can find it on TikTok.
Okay. Um, I appreciate it. Especially being that it's been a long time since we had players want to come here. We never been someone's first option for years. So I would say he was the one who started it before Giannis and everybody else saying he wanted to come. But honestly, the way I see it, it makes no sense. If we were to take him, the backcourt wouldn't look right. But I said it last time. It's fun to finally be the bad bitch on the scene now, because now you have everybody's eyes on you. You got the attention. Soak it up while it lasts, and hopefully we could capitalize on it. But for him to give us that credit, that's all Jalen though. The way you said it, if it didn't work the way that it is working with Jalen, I could see a lot of people thinking we fumbled a major bag not signing him.
Mm.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's like what I said earlier when we started the show, that I'm like I love that recognition because I said like yeah, like I feel like we always been the laughing stock
Yeah,
always.
yeah.
And like now finally I feel like yeah, like you said, like I think like how we all said, like yeah, finally people want to come here. Finally stars want to come here. You know, like we're the talk of the town in a good way, not even a bad way or a laughing stock way. Like I love it.
It's not even like stars want to come here. Like I said on the last show, Nikki, growing up as a Knick fan, it was not embarrassing, but it was like you were the butt of every joke when it came to your
Right.
friend group
Yeah.
because oh you're a Knick fan, the Knicks
Right. We
is
thought
trash, yo.
Yeah.
Fuck out of
like
here, bum
funny.
ass shit. Like that's what it was as a Knicks fan.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, is the Knicks gonna do? The Knicks ain't gonna do it.
Right.
It was to the point that we were like the joke in like a Disney. What was that Disney movie?
Yes.
The animated movie.
You're
We was,
right.
they had a joke about the
They
Knicks not
blocked you
winning
in
it.
shot or he missed it or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like now it's reminiscent of before the Chicago Cubs won the World Series. They were the joke of they were pop culture's joke. They were the
Mhm.
butt of every joke in pop culture. The Knicks were like that, and now we're actually in the one of the favorites to actually win the championship. We
Exactly.
aren't the butt of the jokes anymore. We still have to get there because you don't win
Exactly.
championships on October. No, you
Right.
win them in the summertime when it's hot outside, not October 21st.
Exactly. 100%. And that's why the whole way I see it, that reason what you're just saying is the reason why we shouldn't be jumping out the window on Mitch. If you want to do a whole 360 and tie everything together, because it's still early. But again, we haven't been no one's number one choice. We haven't been capitalized. And it's funny because today is the first day of NBA on NBC, and that's the last time the Knicks were cool, when we used to have NBA on NBC. So if you want to sit here, I'm telling you, everything has a whole circle, is a whole full circle moment. But
Yeah.
You know what's
when
great?
Jordan was still in.
You know what's crazy, sis? I had this queued up. It's a full circle. I had this queued up. You had no idea. If that's not
Sick.
the theme of the NBA, I don't know what is. That's the theme of NBA basketball. And NBA on NBC disappeared for some years because capitalism, that's what happens. But now it's back. They're bringing it back. I think it's going to be on Amazon. Michael Jordan is going to be a commentator
Same.
this NBA season. I can't wait for that because a lot of Jordan stands believe that he's going to bring the whole debate about the rings in the chat. He said, no,
Mhm.
he's like, I'm here to highlight the players that are playing right now that are good. And
Right.
I want to see Michael Jordan bring back stronger basketball conversations. And it's not because he's going to start the conversation. It's literally just going to be Michael Jordan stands that are probably going to copy everything that he
A
says on
hundred
TV
percent.
and use it in Twitter Spaces.
Not only that, do you know how sick it would be if you have Jordan commenting when we win? Like now you gotta sit here and watch, and like you
Oh my god.
destroyed my childhood for years. I know. So for it again, full circle.
Mhm.
Now you gotta sit here and commentate the day the Knicks and the confetti come down in the garden. It's so sick. but it brings it back to those memories you had: Knicks versus Chicago, in Knicks versus Indiana, Knicks versus Miami. All those crazy matchups. Then for us to finally be this good again when they
Hell
come back,
yeah.
is nostalgia to 1,000.
I want
Yes.
to get call. I want to get Carla's thought on it because I want to jump down a conspiratorial rabbit hole with you ladies. Go ahead,
Cool.
Carla. I want to get your thoughts.
So again, like I said, I mean, I just like the fact that finally we are being recognized. Like people want to come here, like we're not the laughing stock anymore. So I'm just uh, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. Let's keep getting better. Listen, I do get emotionally attached to players, but listen, if we got to do what we got to do to get a chip. That's it. We can't sit here and be like, oh, let's keep waiting for this. What if? No, bro, I don't think we're in the what if anymore. We can't keep waiting around.
Um, I'm excited for this basketball season, right? But the reason why I said I want to go down a conspiratorial rabbit hole with you ladies is because sometimes our TikTok algorithm is aligned,
Yeah.
right? Sometimes the same shit be popping up on our TikTok.
Right.
Just like last year with that one lady that I don't want to bring up her name again.
Yes.
Oh shit, yo, whatever happened to her?
TikTok took
It's
her
been a
account down.
minute.
TikTok
Dead
took
ass.
Shut
TikTok. Yeah, I saw her. She popped up, and I was like, "Wait, what the fuck happened, Cornelia?" I went down a rabbit hole again. TikTok bans her. And they anytime she tries to make an account and go live, they just ban her. They don't
No.
want her to go
Ah,
live anymore because she's like bad for the
shit.
platform. But there's that with the excitement about the Knicks. It's like it's like the basketball gods don't even want us to win because now there's like some shit on TikTok about a fucking asteroid that's supposed or a spaceship that's supposed to be coming next to Earth like 3-eye Atlas. So it's like it's supposed
What?
to November like 6th or some shit like that. We're supposed to be like it's either a spaceship or we're gonna get hit by an asteroid. And I'm like,
Bro,
the year that the Knicks have their best fucking
they
team that they've
said that
had
shit a
since
few
the
months
70s.
ago.
And now all of a sudden we're gonna get hit by a fucking asteroid on
It's been
November
the end
6th.
of the world for like God knows how many
It's
weeks
been the
now.
end of the world since I've been little. Cause my abuela used to always say, "Mira,
Yes,
mira qué
yo,
está
I
pasando."
remember when it was supposed to turn the year 2000, thinking that was the end of the world. Here the fuck I
No,
am.
I'm
Carla,
just saying.
what was Kelly just saying? What was you posting in the chat that if we're still here or not? What was the last thing that just happened last month where we're
Oh,
all
it was the oh my god. The suck up into heaven or whatever the fuck that shit is
yes,
called.
and we're all
Oh
here.
The rapture.
Yes, the rapture.
yeah. Yo, hold on. Time out. Yo, you know how confused I was? Bro, so why am I doom scrolling on TikTok on Cloud fucking
Yeah.
9? And then I see the first TikTok that says, oh, like something like if you're seeing this video, then you made the rupture. And then I just scrolled because I'm like, what the fuck? And I saw another video, something. I'm like, what the fuck is this rupture shit, bro? Next thing you know, and I'm like, I'm lost until I get on fucking Twitter and I figure it out on Twitter. I'm like, yo, that
What
ass, yo, we're so unserious.
what
Like,
no that no serious it was so unserious. It was such an unserious society. But it was like what's so hilarious is like the basketball guys is like, nah, y'all not
Yeah.
ready for the Knicks to win the chip. Did you guys see what we did against Boston in the second
Yo, no,
round?
the world isn't ready for us. If
New
right?
York
you think,
City is gonna turn into
yo,
Gotham. Like
it's
it's
gonna be
Yo, that
awesome.
ass.
Yes. Do you know how hard it's gonna be to get into the city? That's why I'm
Hell.
like, no, I already got my game plan. Like, it's gonna be bad.
oh
It's gonna
man.
be
I mean,
bad.
yeah, I would love to celebrate in the city, but I definitely think that if the day we win, I'm definitely not going. Like, at least not that night.
It's
Like,
gonna be
I will wake up
crazy.
early morning for the next day for the celebration or whatever,
It's gonna
But
be the blackout 2.0.
yo, damn, y'all remember that blackout? That shit was vibes, yo.
I wanna ask you ladies to transition back into the basketball talk. And Jonathan, I'm gonna bring you up in like 2.3 seconds. But what was your thoughts seeing this?
Ay, Dios mío.
Oh, I mean, bro, We
He won.
still.
He did win he won his first. He won his only championship with the Celtics.
All right. Well, we don't know why the fuck he was there, and who gives a fuck? Why is that any of our business?
Do you remember the movie he got served? You got served. The
Yeah.
dance with. Do you remember when the friend
You're
came
fucking
out?
stupid. I hate you.
That's what it is. It's like, wait, but why are you over there? Now you're supposed to be over
Oh,
here. No,
I'm gonna make that a meme tonight. I'm
but
gonna
that's
make
what
that
it
a meme
is.
tonight. I'm
And
gonna
not only
make that a
that,
meme tonight.
remember who they hired last year? Who did Boston hire?
Who?
Jeff
Right.
Van Gundy. And now you
Oh,
got
yeah.
Tibbs over there. Like, yo, and Boston is known for biting everything New York. From even the hey New York, the way they celebrate outside. So it's like, come on, man. Is you got served all over again when Homeboy came out.
That's hilarious. I am weak. I am weak. Shout out to you 90 babies and 80 babies that
B2K.
understand the reference.
Yo, yo, nah, that was my favorite movie though.
All right,
One of my favorite movies.
I'm gonna bring up Jonathan. We got Notorious Rez in the building. Notorious Rez, how you doing? Like I said, if any of you guys are watching us on Twitter or on TikTok, on Instagram,
Hey,
if you guys want to jump up for the open panel, come on over to YouTube. The link is in the bio of whatever profile you're watching this. The link for the open panel is only in the YouTube chat. So if you guys want to come up and join the conversation, just join the link. It is in the YouTube chat. So if you're watching on X, click the link in the bio and jump on over to the YouTube stream. I'm going to bring up our good friend Jonathan, friend of the show, friend of the channel, somebody that I've known for quite a while. Jonathan, how you doing, brother? You excited for Knicks basketball?
Yeah, and in fact, I was at the Garden yesterday for the Ranger game.
Oh, how was that for you? Did you enjoy
no.
it?
I liked the experience. I liked the Garden. I didn't like the outcome.
Oh,
The
well,
third period, of course, was.
it's
That
stuff
was
that we can't control, Jonathan. But as
but
long as you had a good
I
time.
got tickets for the Nick game on the 9th.
Nice. So, Jonathan, next game on the 9th, November 9th. I'll be in California at the time. I won't be. Next month, I'm traveling. I'm going to LA and I'm going to Japan in the middle of the month. So, I needed some nice vacay after a tough baseball season. But, Jonathan, Knicks basketball is back. We
Yeah.
got some injuries already. Let's get your thoughts on tomorrow's
Unfortunate,
game.
the unfortunate thing is the injuries are there, but at the beginning of the season, and hopefully the injuries players can return. And look, it very intrigues me if they can get a trade for Giannis. If the Knicks can get Giannis on this team, and I'm guessing, I don't know who would be part of that trade, but I think I agree with what you said. I think the Knicks are the closest they've been in 30 years to a championship. And
Mhm.
I've been around long enough to remember the 94 and 99 teams.
Mhm.
I just want to shout out my guy Lonray in the chat. The notorious REZ is in the building. Lonray, if you want to join, the link is in the chat right there. Just click
Okay.
that link. Shout out to you, brother. It's been a minute. I hope all is well. To Jonathan's point, yeah, this is 1994. I was like 5 years old, right? I was watching Power Rangers at the time, so I wasn't invested into the New York Knicks. But since
Yeah.
I've been invested in the New York Knicks, this is the best Knicks team that's been
Yeah.
assembled on paper. This
I'm
has been the best Knicks era of basketball. When you look at the past 4 to 5 seasons of Knicks basketball, it's been the best that I've ever watched in my lifetime. Nikki, Carla, whoever wants to take it, and give us.
I'm a little bit older than you.
Well, you're a little seasoned. You're a little seasoned. You're a little seasoned. It's like
I remember when the Giants won in 1990.
you're like a penny on Christmas night. All right, you're this season. Skills, Carla, whoever wants to take it.
No, I think one thing that's different about this team than Hewing is they never built around Hewing the way they should have. A
Yes.
lot
Yeah,
of the pieces, I think, if
100%.
they would have did that the way they're doing the Jalen, it would have been a
Yeah.
totally different outcome. But this is the best roster we had, I would say, in a really long time. Even not including Ewing's roster.
Hmm.
But you know, Ewing was the only Nick drafted with the number one pick. The
Yeah.
Correct.
Knicks have never
Mhm.
had a number one pick other than Ewing.
Right.
Go ahead,
Really?
Carla.
Damn.
Yeah,
I think the closest was RJ, right?
Yeah.
RJ was the third
Yeah.
pick.
Wow.
Yeah.
Honestly, did not know that. I really did. Oh
It's
wow.
the top picks in the Knicks ever had is Patrick Ewing at number 1, RJ at number 3, and Kristaps Porzingis number 4.
No,
Yeah.
they had a number 2 pick
They did?
one time.
Oh yeah.
Yes, they
Oh,
did
okay.
have a number 2 pick one
Because I
time.
know Obi was 8th, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Obi was 8.
Yeah.
Damn, that kind of sucks.
I know that the Knicks had a number 2 pick.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well,
I
Carla,
don't know the
let's
year. I think it was very early in the draft.
okay. I want to throw it over to Carla to get her take on the conversation. Go ahead, Carla. As we get ready to bring up our next guest, Lon Ray, let me bring him up real quick. Go ahead, Carla.
Right. No, yeah, but with this whole team, yeah, I agree with everybody. This is the closest we've ever been, and I feel, yeah, honestly, I feel like this year is really do or die for us, because it's like, damn, if we don't make it as far as I feel we should be able to make it, which is why not? Fucking let's get the chip. I don't know. I feel like, damn, a lot of questions are gonna come up with a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. I want to bring up my guy, the notorious Lon Ray, aka Rezzy Biggs. Lon Ray, how you been, brother? I hope all is well, fams.
Hector, my guy, yo, how you been, man?
I've been good,
Uh,
man. I've been good. Just gearing up for a new Knicks season, bro.
of
82 games.
course.
We ready to go.
Starts tomorrow. I'll be in the building, bro. I'll be in the building for the
Hey.
opener
But I'm
tomorrow
gonna be
night.
outside. I'm gonna be meeted up with Anthony MSG at Jacob's
Hey,
Pickles. I'm gonna be doing some fan
hmm,
interviews outside. I'll shoot you a DM on X so you can have my number. That way we
of
can link up.
course.
I would love to be able to interview you. But let's
Oh
get
my goodness, I would
let's
love
get your
that.
thoughts, brother. 82 games starts tomorrow. Let's get your thoughts on the season. What's your expectations?
Finals or bust. That's it. Finals or bust.
Yeah,
And I only
fine.
say finals or bust, and not. Hey, Carla, how you doing? Nikki, what's up? How you doing?
Hey.
Jonathan,
No, you're
how are
fine.
you? Yeah. So yeah, I say finals or bust, not championship or bust, because I believe that's highly matchup dependent. I think if we were to face someone like this Thunder team, who they're the youngest team in the league, and they've had another year under their belt where they gel. They obviously are just coming off the chip. That would be a very difficult matchup for us because they're stacked at every position. If we were to face someone like the Nuggets, I think that would also kind of be a tougher go. Although I do have us beating, I would personally have us beating the Nuggets. But like anyone outside of like the Thunder and the Nuggets, if anyone else were to come out of the West, I would like our chances against them in a hypothetical finals matchup.
Mm,
Now saying that, just keeping it micro to tomorrow. It's definitely not ideal that Mitch is going to have to sit out, and probably Josh is going to be out as well with those back spasms that he suffered in Abu Dhabi. But um, at the same time, Cleveland's also missing a couple guys. They're missing Darius Garland.
yeah.
Obviously their all-star point guard. They're missing Max Strus as well. And they're missing a couple other guys. So we obviously have more than enough talent to get it done. I do want to get you guys' thoughts, and forgive me if you guys have already spoken about this
Go ahead.
before. But Cat's kind of answer about like his potential in the offense and his fit in the
Yeah.
offense. I just want to get you guys' take on that. Like the way he his kind of body language and his tone, his intonation.
Hmm.
Um, it kind of indicated that maybe he's not really sure of himself or sure of himself staying on his team much longer. What you guys think? Because I have a theory.
Nikki and Carlo, whoever, if one of you guys want to go first, you guys can go first.
So I actually
Of
have
course, a
brought this
gentleman,
up.
Hector.
I actually brought this up earlier, and I was saying, I don't know. I can't believe you guys really feel like that. I just felt like he was saying things normally, just answering a
Normally,
normal. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I just didn't look at it that way. Like at first, I didn't look into deep to it, but from when I seen it, I don't know. I felt like he was just genuinely answering the question. Like he was just, yeah, I don't know. Like he sincerely didn't know because he don't know yet
Mm.
until
hmm.
when the season starts. So. But I don't know. I can't believe you guys really think like, yeah, he looked off. Really?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I think like if he were more positive about it, I think he would say, well, I think that's yet to be determined, but like, I think the possibilities are endless, and I'm really excited to see, how the fit
A
works on the
Jalen
court.
answer.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
Exactly.
But
No.
But
I feel
then
like
again, Carl's not
I'm not
Jalen.
gonna
Jalen's not
I
argue.
just
Carl.
yeah, like
Right.
I feel like, but that I don't know. I feel like that's just how Cat is.
I have one idea that might be going on in the
Go
background.
go ahead, Jonathan. If
Mm.
you want to answer it real quick and then throw it over to Nikki because I want to get
Yeah.
Nikki's take before I go. So go ahead, Jonathan.
I have a feeling that the Knicks will try to trade for Giannis and trade away Cat.
Hmm.
You think so?
Hmm.
That's just my theory. I could be wrong. I might even I most likely could be wrong.
I got to put the X File music on anytime we got speculations like that. You know.
That's just my hunch.
I love it.
Go ahead, Nikki. I want to get you.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is dependent on, and I said it earlier this episode, but I think a lot of it is dependent on the status of Mitch. Because the fact that now if Mitch is on the bench or if Mitch isn't playing as much, is more fire on Cat. Then not only that, the team is going to be so desperate to make something that's a better opportunity. So again, if this was a question asked maybe a week ago, with us not knowing that Mitch isn't going to be playing tomorrow, it probably would have been a totally different answer. But the fact that is
Yeah,
exactly the way it is, I'm like, he
Mhm.
gave the same body language that Giannis did when they asked him about the New York comments.
Yes.
So to me, I'm
yeah,
like, you could tell he's not 100%. But the reason why, there's so many different theories we can come out with that it could be anything.
for sure.
For me, would I have liked his answer to be more confident, Lonray? 100%. 100%. I would have
Yeah,
liked him to give,
yeah.
like Nikki said, a Jalen Brunson type of an answer. When you look back at like sports media as a Yankee fan growing up, Jalen Brunson gives very much Derek Jeter type of
Yes.
answers. You know,
Yes,
when
one hundred
talking to the
percent.
media, what we got from Karl-Anthony Towns was Alex Rodriguez stirring the pot. That's what we got from Karl-Anthony Towns, not giving a confident answer. But to Jonathan's point about Giannis, if you're trying to trade for Giannis, you're trying to keep Karl-Anthony Towns because Giannis plays well next to a stretch five,
I
right?
agree.
When you look
Yeah,
at
I
the
would love that.
possibility of having Giannis, Jalen, and Cat on the team, it's hard for an opposing coach to game plan against you because either one of your top three players can drop 25 points. With Jalen and Karl-Anthony Towns, you're going to get your 20 to 25, and maybe you get 20 points from either OG or Mikal. It's not guaranteed that you're going to get OG or Mikal to drop 15 or 20 points. If you have Giannis, Cat, and Jalen Brunson, it's harder to game plan against that top three because at any moment, either one of them can go off and drop 25 to 30 points. So if I'm the Knicks, I'm looking to package OG, Mikal, ship them out, get some draft picks, and use that as a
Both of them?
if that's how we get Cat, either one. But I'm just saying, I would
Not,
rather
not
for
Cat.
me, Lon Ray, I would rather keep Cat and trade away Mikal and OG in order to get Giannis.
Damn.
If
Man,
I
that
could
would
I
suck.
could keep one or the other, cool. But in all reality, if you think about it, you're gonna have to. If you're Milwaukee, Lon Ray, and I'll toss it over to you to get your take. I want to make this real fast. If
Of
you're
course.
Milwaukee, you want draft picks back. You don't
Oh
want
yeah,
players back. You
yeah.
want draft picks to try to stock your future up. If you're the Knicks, you already traded all your draft picks for Mikal Bridges. You traded pieces away, assets away from OG Anunoby. There's no way in hell that anybody could look at me with a straight face and tell me that we can't get 3 draft picks for Mikal and 3 draft picks from for OG Anunoby and use those 6 picks to get Giannis Antetokounmpo.
We better get some draft picks
You
Yeah,
from
we
see,
have to get some
the
draft picks for
fuck.
those
go ahead.
guys. Oh
I'll let you
gosh.
guys respond. Go ahead, Lon Ray. I gave like a
Oh,
big ass
okay.
talk. Sorry about
Okay, no worries, man. You're good. Okay, so honestly, like I've been thinking, like the framework for a Giannis deal, would probably have to be. I was thinking maybe one of OG McCall, probably Josh, maybe Deuce, probably Mitch as well. Unfortunately, as you said, yeah, we don't have the draft capital. But here's the thing: if Giannis, I mean, all indications are that Giannis only wants to come to New York, only wants to come to the Knicks. If he requests out at any point, maybe like this season or in the off season when he would have more leverage because he'd only have 1 year left on his deal, and he requests out specifically to New York, then we don't have to, gut
that.
the whole war chest for him.
True.
The price would be significantly cheaper
Facts.
than if it were just a whole like Giannis sweepstakes. If it were a whole Giannis sweepstakes, we would not be getting him. But if he only wants to come to New York, then yeah, not only is it like the possibility there, but we don't have to trade like basically our entire supporting cast for him, and that's what gives me kind of that's what gives me like hesitation about it. It's because as much as I love Giannis, he's a fellow Nigerian of mine as well. He's like he's like a top three player of his generation. Honestly, in my opinion, the best player to be drafted in the 2010s. Period. Period. I think he's better than Jokic, and
Mm.
someone like him would instantly make us like not just championship contenders, but championship favorites. I do think that part's a little scary, but if he were to like just suddenly like request a trade specifically to the New York Knicks, we could get away with trading one of OG and Mikal, keeping the other, trading Josh Hart, and including Josh Hart, Deuce, Mitch in that deal. I'll be very sorry to see all those guys go. I really do like who we have right now. I really do like the pieces that we have. I think we are championship contenders as it is. But if any of those guys need to go, that would be the trade that would be needed to bring Giannis to New York. Then, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Definitely want to let like at least half the season play out first. Obviously, Mikal can't be traded till February or so. So let the season play out first.
You think he'll get traded?
Giannis.
Macau.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I
What
don't
do you
think he
guys
will
think?
get traded. Um, if I had to guess, it would be with I'm 50-50 on it being one of OG or Mikhail in a hypothetical Giannis deal.
Yeah. And it's funny because what you're saying about what you want to avoid is what I said last week is I don't want another Carmelo situation. I think
I
the
don't
whole
either.
Carmelo situation, we jumped the gun too quick. If we would have let
Yes.
him come on his own without throwing all of that away to get him, he would have came to a fuller team than what he actually had to work with. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking since we have
Yes.
a different front office and it's not
True.
what was it, Phil Jackson, all these other losers that destroyed us for Melo, let
Fuck Phil.
Giannis come on his own. I wouldn't want to make the move. The way I look at it, and it's been said in Knicks spaces since the whole rumor came out. Um, right now, plan A is to rock with what we got. Rock with what we
Yes.
got. If the
Totally.
consolation prize, if if we lose, is Giannis on the other side, you're still winning. So either
Exactly.
way, you can't come out in the bad part
Yeah.
of it. So
Exactly.
But
We
how
win
you
either
say
way.
no to Giannis? Like, how do you say no to Giannis?
it's
Like,
not
if
saying
Giannis,
no.
Yeah.
It's not
How
saying
do?
no though. It's like who gonna make
It's
it
not.
though?
It's
I'm gonna
just
go
saying not
get
right
some of it over
now.
here.
Saying
no,
not
I
right
know,
Yes,
I
now.
know,
right.
I know.
Yeah.
But
Not
I
right
think I
now.
think one thing we can all agree, and I'll throw it over to whoever wants to take it, is that Leon Rose, Worldwide West, Tom Thibodeau when he was here, now Mike Brown, we are finally at a place, a point in our Knick fandom that the New York Knicks are a destination for a top 10 player in the NBA.
Yeah.
It's unreal. It's
It's
unreal.
crazy. It's
Top
crazy.
three. Top three. Not less
Yeah.
than
And
top
that is
10.
good.
Top three.
When you have top players wanting to come to New York, and then imagine this: you have all these top players wanting to come to New York, and they win in New York, and they get the ticket tape parade. They will be remembered for the rest of their lives,
Oh,
Oh my
Definitely.
just like
god.
Babe Ruth and Lawrence Taylor.
you
Definitely.
see, you
And Eli
If you
Manning.
have guys win for New York, you'll be in the same line as Walt Frazier.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
this,
Yeah.
like no shade to the name I'm gonna name, right? Bucky Dent um was a shortstop for the New York Yankees, hit one of the most legendary home runs against the Red Sox, won a championship with the New York Yankees. That man, when you look at his stats, you'll be like, oh my God, they don't even stick out on the stat sheet. But that man still gets autograph signings to this day because he won a championship in New York. I don't care if you're the 15 man on the roster. If like
Mhm.
you could be Tyler Kolek. If you're on this team when the Knicks win a championship, you're going to be signing autographs 30, 40 years from now. You're set. You're set for
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
Whoever's
Exactly.
on that roster, the coaching staff, whoever's on that team is going to be set for
Yeah.
life when it comes to after baseball after basketball monetization.
Absolutely. It
Definitely.
should never go broke. Never go broke.
Yeah, and like I said, would you go? Are you going to go to the Fifth Avenue ticket tape parade when that happens?
Hell yeah.
Well,
Oh,
of course, of course.
I'm gonna get arrested. Are you kidding me? No, I'm
Right, right.
You're going to get a press. You'll get the press pass
Oh
section.
nah,
shit!
yeah, nah.
Literally.
This man going crazy over here, man. This man trying to start a purge.
Nah, not even, not even. One thing I know though is, and I've said this, I've been on the record. I'm a spoiled Yankee fan, right? I've seen plenty of Yankees championship. I'm sorry, Carla. I've seen plenty of like New York,
I'm
New
a
York.
Mets fan too. I'm a Mets fan
I've been.
too.
I'm sorry, Lambre. I've seen so many. I've seen a couple Giants championships in my lifetime. I would trade all of that just to see the Knicks win once, because
Ooh.
I believe that New York City, it's a Knicks city. I don't think,
Amen.
as much as I love the Yankees and Yankee fans talk, there is
It's
majority of Yankee fans live outside of the five boroughs.
Yes, this is it. This is it.
Majority of Knicks fans that live in New York live in the five boroughs.
it's
That's
very
right.
hard to compare all four sports, but yes, if the Knicks did win a championship, that would be the most popular
Yeah, for sure.
event
Ooh,
in
it
New
would
York
break the.
City. If you
Oh my
compare
gosh!
if you
Yes.
compare the four teams, would you prefer to go to a Yankee ticket tape parade, a Giant ticket tape parade, a Nick or a Ranger ticket
A
parade?
Knicks, a Knicks,
Knicks,
Knicks
Knicks,
duh.
would probably
Knicks.
be Knicks would
Knicks,
probably be the first choice of the majority of players. You
They
can ask
asked the
that in the
mayors
chat.
that, didn't they?
That's a
I
mayor.
think
The
Ask that
mayor, the mayoral
ask that
they,
candidates.
question in the
Yes.
chat.
Yeah. They did
oh
ask the
man,
mayor. No,
Vote for
real
yeah,
quick
Zoran.
though.
Vote for
That
Zoran.
for
facts.
OKC to be having their ring night, Houston is fighting.
They're up by
Houston's
4 right now. I got
99
it on
to
my TV.
97. 99
Oh,
to
the
One
game
on
is on
one on
right.
97.
one
Oh yeah, that's right.
97
The game is
now.
on right
Up
now.
one
Yeah,
on
yeah,
one
the
one
game is
OKC.
on
hundred.
right now.
Yeah.
Fucking Case and Wallace should hit a three.
Okay.
Uh,
Houston's going to be a problem.
Lonray,
Houston is going to be a problem.
I want to get your thoughts on this because I showed it earlier.
Please.
I don't think Carla cared about it when I when I showed it. What's your thoughts on Tom Thibodeau in Boston?
Hmm. Well, I mean, I did hear it. In the stream when I first came on. Before I came on to speak, I do
Mhm.
think I don't really think much of it. That is, as was said, that is organization where he won his only championship. And he's a free man. He's like an ex that just got broken up with. He's free to do whatever he wants now. He's free to talk to whoever he wants. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
he's stupid. He's so
That,
stupid.
I gotta get going. I need
No
to get up
problem,
early
Jonathan.
tomorrow.
Rob
Appreciate you, my
Jonathan.
guy.
Bye,
Thank
Thank you so
Jonathan.
you.
Thank
much,
you
Thank
for
you.
coming.
No
Jonathan.
problem,
Anytime
Jonathan.
you want, you're more than welcome to.
Well, I'm gonna have to look out for your live streams because you don't usually do an open panel for the Yankee live streams anymore.
Well, we're gonna start doing them for the Yankees. But yeah, I'll let you. I'll shoot you a message
'Cause
on.
I don't. The last couple of weeks I was watching your Yankees fight. You never had a live stream on them.
Yeah, well, the Yankees aren't in, so that's why we switched it
Well,
up. But
that
we'll
was
be
I've been
Yeah,
watching
they're
you
out.
for the last couple of months,
all right, Jonathan. I appreciate you,
last
brother.
couple of years, I would say. I'm a moderator on the channel,
Yeah,
so
nah, you've
you know
been with me since the
I'm
beginning.
always in the background.
Appreciate you, Jonathan. You
Thank
have a
you.
good one.
Bye.
Shout out to Jonathan, who's
Yeah, Jonathan. Yeah, like
straight.
I said, yeah, like I was saying, he's free to talk to whoever he wants. I saw he was also at St. John's practice a month or two ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, I mean
I saw her. I remember that. Yeah. I
that
mean,
yeah
I
that, that
don't feel like it's nothing bad though. I mean, we
no
don't know why
no
he's there. Maybe I don't know. They asked him to go, and he was like, "All right, I guess, fuck it, whatever." Like we
He's on a
don't
world
know.
tour.
Yeah, like we don't know. So it's like, I mean, all right.
listen, as a Boricua whose grandmother majored in bonchinche, right? When I saw people losing their mind, I'm like, wait, what's going on? ¿Qué está pasando? But then I
Right.
realized, I'm like, he's just like Lamre said, he's a free agent. He won a
Mhm.
champion. He has a connection with the Boston Celtics. It's not like he doesn't have a. He went to college in Boston. That's how
Yeah.
he
he
know.
did.
He knows Jalen Brunson's pops because of their connection to Massachusetts and Boston. So again, I think it's just nothing that's there. I want to shout out the chat just a little bit. Shout out to Lisa Lopez, who is in the building, who says, as long as we don't see him talking to any of the Knicks, I think talk about Tibbs. Shout out to Lisa
Yeah.
Lopez. My man,
Yeah. No.
Nostalgic
That's
Nick
done
is in
now.
the building. Shout out to you, Unc. Hope all is well. Salute, salute, salute. 3 capital S's. All right, last topic before we get ready to switch it up. Floor is yours. Whoever want to take it. Nikki Skills, Lon Ray, what y'all want to talk
Okay.
about?
All right. I'll go.
Go ahead.
So predictions for tomorrow night.
That's a good one. I'll go first. That way, give Nikki and Carlos some time to think, and Lon Ray as well. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. First game of the season, nationally televised TV game as well, if I'm not mistaken. Knicks versus Cavs. This is
ESPN.
going to be a preview of the Eastern Conference Finals between the first seed and the second seed. Knicks are going to be first seed. Cavs going to be second seed. High scoring game. I think it's 121-116. Knicks win.
Close.
I hate when y'all do these numbers shit because I ain't good with that. I don't think I'm gonna ever be good with those numbers.
I'm a financier. Numbers is all I do.
Mine is gonna be a little different. I feel like honestly, it's a must win. Like I said this earlier, I was like, I feel like we need to put a statement on the first game. We gotta show the world, literally, the Knicks fans, that we got this. It doesn't matter who's out for opening night and who has what, whatever. Point is, I don't know why there's been this little thing how people are saying there is no next man up. I think there is. I mean, hasn't it always been like that in the last few years? No, one person goes down, the next person steps up. So whatever. I've been confused with that, but I feel, we have to win tomorrow. And I feel it's gonna be a good game. I do agree with you, Hector. It's gonna be a high scoring game. Don't ask me the numbers. Fuck that. But definitely high scoring game. I won't be upset if this game, they're fucking losing. I'm like, bro, fuck this shit.
Oh man, that's funny. Nikki, what
I'll
about
make
you?
sure tomorrow. What is it? Those stats. Watch. I'm gonna fucking send it in the group chat. I'm gonna send it to you too.
All right. Big
Look,
bet.
I know numbers
Big bet.
too. Look, I found these numbers.
Yeah.
We're just gonna see a picture of like numbers.
You want
like
my
Right.
heart
Fucking
here.
stat. And when I'm
Heart
looking,
here.
I'm like, I barely know what I'm looking at.
What about you, Nikki?
It is gonna be a high scoring game. I'm expecting Jalen to be Jalen, especially him with Donovan. That's like baby food for him. He's gonna cook. Especially
him.
for it, especially for him. That's even something different. Friday's another beast. But I'm gonna play my numbers. We're gonna go 124, 119. Is that what you said?
Ooh, I said 121-116. But
Okay,
Yeah.
124, 119 Knicks.
No, how y'all be doing this?
Mr. Clutch is gonna do his thing, but because he set it off of interview on the roommates, he's gonna give the assist. He ain't gonna shoot it. So it's either gonna be somebody else to hit, but he ain't gonna shoot it. But it's gonna
like
be a
that.
tough though. Yes.
Like that. Lon Ray, my brother. What about you? What's your thoughts?
All right. Okay. Yeah, I agree. It's going to be a high scoring game. I do think it'll be a little more comfortable. I think we actually win by double digits. I think maybe let's say 126, 115 or something like that. I just think we have their number. Last season notwithstanding, I think I just think the Cavs are food. Now I do want to kind of turn it to this. Give me your predictions on the top two seeds in each conference finalists, NBA finalists.
Ooh, okay.
Go.
So I said it already in the East. I think the top two teams
You
are going to
did.
be the Knicks and the Cavs. When I look at
I agree.
the West, obviously you have to give it to OKC. They're the defending champions. I'm going to give it to
Yes.
OKC, and I'm going to give it to Minnesota. I think this is the year. I give it to
Oh, I
Minnesota,
like that pick.
and for the simple fact, I think Anthony Edwards is going to have his welcome to the top two MVP conversation season, right? Ant-Man has been on the
Okay.
radar every season for the past 3 years. He's been like growing up and getting up there when it comes to his ranking among his NBA peers. I think this is the season we see from Anthony Edwards coming into. I just want to see Edwards' age.
You gotta be like 25.
Coming in,
24,
he's
yeah,
24
25.
years old.
Yeah.
He's
24.
24 years old. He's been in the
Shit.
NBA for the past 5 seasons, 5-6 years. I think this is the year that Anthony Edwards is in the conversation, at least top 3 in the MVP voting. That's why I have
Okay, I like
Minnesota
that.
being a top 2 team in the West.
I like that. I actually really like that pick. I'm not gonna lie.
Mhm.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go in the East, Knicks, Cleveland. But for the West, I'm gonna do OKC. But someone who's always come close, but always something always fucked it up is Dallas. I never fucked around with Dallas.
Dallas.
Yo, that's
Dallas has always been a big.
Wow.
They got a great squad.
Kyrie
They
always
do.
either got hurt, some shit always happened. The same way we're finally due for a good year, Dallas is due for one
Yeah.
too. And
I
for
mean,
the
they did just
drama,
make the finals 2 years ago.
yeah, but can you imagine the drama if the finals is Dallas Knicks? Dallas Knicks.
Oh my
I'm rocking with
god.
that for my finals.
Yeah.
Dallas Knicks, and you already know.
Dallas Knicks.
That would be
Yeah,
Okay,
crazy.
Dallas Knicks. I actually really like that. My best friend, from childhood, is a huge Mavs fan, and
that'll be tough.
the amount of like vitriol between us, we would actually hate each other for like a week or two. Like the amount that it would actually be like war. It would be like Tupac and Biggie, like former friends turned to like fucking better rivals.
Tupac and Biggie.
Because when you look at Dallas roster, obviously they have the number 1 pick in the
Yeah.
NBA draft, Cooper Flag. But you got Kyrie Irving coming back from injury. You got Anthony Davis, Klay Thompson. You got PJ Washington. You got D'Angelo Russell coming off the bench. They have,
Dallas actually looks pretty
they
good.
have Caleb
That is
Martin
such a
coming off.
stupid fucking foul. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
they have
That was a
Caleb.
stupid
Nah, you
foul. That
good.
was a stupid fucking
Caleb
foul.
Caleb Martin coming off the bench as well.
Yeah.
Ryan Nembar. Like they have a
And they had the
solid
same
team.
luck
Yeah.
we did though. Because every year someone got hurt, some shit happens. When is it gonna finally click? So I really think they're the ones that we got to keep an eye on.
Yeah.
Oh, I do like. I actually really like that pick. Damn. Yo, that's
Yeah,
a
I
real
do
bar
like
nose.
I like that pick. What about you,
I like
Carla?
that pick.
What you
Not,
thinking?
yo, I'm not even gonna answer because I know I don't really follow all these other teams. I'm a fake basketball fan. If it's not the Knicks, it's not looking for baseball. Just what in the last 2 years, I started now following other teams. I'm like, oh, okay, I know this player here now. Yeah, we gotta give me some time. Let me learn, and maybe in the middle of the season, I could definitely.
Okay.
I'll give you. We can ask me this in the middle of the season before the second half starts.
But that's why I love
Okay.
you,
I
sis,
respect it.
because honesty is
You
always the
real.
best
You real.
policy. You're not
Amen.
you're not trying to fake the
Tell you
funk.
I
I
know
love
these
it.
things. I know a little bit, but I'm not about to say tell you like, yo, I think this. Nah, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking
I
know.
got one more video that I want to play. It's from
More
Knicks.
like in history.
My fault. I think I just froze out. Can you guys hear me?
2 seconds
I hear you. Yeah.
left.
Okay.
104 all.
I think it was Lonray.
Yeah, he
Laundry.
froze out.
Yeah, Lonray, I'm gonna just bring you down. If you want Lonray, refresh and rejoin. I think there was just a delay on yours because I shared this video, but I just want to bring Wow, just put me down. I want to bring this up real quick. Knicks super fan and legend Chuck D was on with a good friend of ours, Dexter Henry, and Brian Fonseca as well. Brian, I do work with Brian. We will be having him on as a guest to talk Knicks basketball. But Chuck D was on with them. They had a great segment. I just want to play this real quick, give them a plug, give them a shout out. Make sure you guys are following Brian Fonseca on TikTok. I'm gonna put the link to his video and his profile in the chat right now.
We're getting here to the end. We want to know Chuck D's
57 and 25 for the Knicks.
Woo!
That's over. That over under is 53 and a half.
There's a guy in the KFTV Mods, KG. We go back and forth every year. The last 3 years, I've been off by one game. The last 3 years.
More importantly, where do they end up in the playoffs?
Yes, that's the more important question.
I don't make predictions like that.
Oh, come on, Chuck.
No
Come
title,
on.
no title,
You're not willing
nothing.
to say. Let me ask you.
Conference finals.
Bro,
Had-
listen, let me tell you, man. I make no once we get in the playoffs,
You just made a
man,
prediction.
it's a whole. Yeah, I made
The regular season,
prediction,
you
but
know.
the playoffs, man, anything can happen.
So Chuck D said 57 wins on the season. This is gonna be the last number question I ask you, Carla. All right,
Bro.
Lonray, I'm not sure if you saw, but Chuck D said 57 wins on the season. I want to get your prediction. Where are the Knicks? How many wins are the Knicks going to get this season, Lonray?
He froze out.
My man
Yeah.
Lonray freezing out. Sorry about that, Lonray. He's going to rejoin. Nikki, toss it to you then, sis, and then we toss it to Carla, who loves the numbers.
No, hello.
We're gonna go
How many wins for the Knicks?
double nickel, 55.
55 for the Knicks.
Fine.
Lonray, you back? My man looks like he's back. Nope.
I think he froze out again.
I think he froze again. Sorry, Lonray. I think
I
his restream.
refreshed. Why did y'all bring me off?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh
think
my
it's
God, this
restream.
is
I
Not
gotta
you,
put my
Lonray.
earbuds
We
in.
promise.
Sorry about that, Lonray. It's not you. Skills.
so
How many wins for you,
Bro.
Skills?
Asking the wrong person the wrong question. Don't do this.
Okay,
I know this.
so more than 50?
Yes, more than
Okay.
50.
We can take that.
Yeah.
Richie Gonzalez in the chat says 55. My man Johnny Boy is in the building. Johnny says 60 wins on the season. Lonray, if you're still
I
watching,
think 60 is a little way too much.
apologize for the technical difficulties, Lonray. It is not you. It is Restream. Sorry about that, Lonray. Lisa Lopez says 58 and 62. I like that. Since Chuck D says he's always off by one, Lisa says 58. He said 57. I'm going to say 56.
Ooh.
I'm going to say 56. 56 wins on the season. Lonray, don't worry about it. It's not your fault. I'm pretty sure it was restream. I'm going to switch to streaming service to StreamYard for the next one. But I say 56 wins. Lonray, what about you? Oh, let's see if he's back. Lonray, you back?
Aw.
He was back for a second. Sorry
He's
about
fighting.
that, Lonray.
Right.
Wait, there he is. How about now? You back?
Oh, it's moving.
You could hear us, Laundry? I don't
Yeah,
even
no, I think it's
all right. It's all right.
Sorry about that, brother. Sorry about that, bro. But yeah, I say 56. Nikki says what number again, sis?
55.
55. Skill says more than 50. Folks in the chat as well. Lisa Lopez, 58. Johnny Boy says, I need one of my New York teams to give me something. My Jets are trash. The Mets choked. And you see what the Rangers are doing. Johnny, I'm right there with you. Because the Yankees wasn't shit either, Johnny. All right? The Yankees weren't shit either. And they gave a piss poor answer.
Now that shit is crazy. The Blue Jays going to the World Series. Yo,
No. Skills, I just want to say I'm happy for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and his family.
Yeah, I am happy for him.
I'm happy
Honestly,
for him.
yes, I'm happy. And you know what? Like, I'm not trying to say I want to pick either or. It's just, yeah, it'll be nice if they win for him, like, to see everything.
I say I'm happy for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. for the simple fact of one, he's Latino, right? And when I was working media, I was there for the last game that the Yankees were eliminated in the ALDS.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Latino Sports, shameless plug. We are media credential people over here. The Yankee fans that were attacking his family members, disgusting.
Yo, that shit is crazy. I didn't know that until the
disgusting.
next day. I was like, yo, that's mad extra. Why?
I didn't know about it. Skills. I didn't know about it until I was on the field talking with his brother, because I met his brother before. he was pretending like he remembered me. I'm like, motherfucker, you don't remember me. Stop pretending like you remember me. But I've met his brother before, and me and like some other Latino media people were talking to his family about it, and they was telling us, it was like they were throwing beer cans at us, and I had to go look it up on Twitter, and I saw like they was throwing beer
Yeah, I
cans at
didn't
them.
find out till the
You had
next
you
day.
had Yankee fans saying we're gonna call ice on you. I was like, what are we doing?
Stop,
What
you're
are we
lying.
doing? What are we so because of all that extra nonsense Vlad's family had to go through? I love the story. I hope Vlad can win a championship because
Yeah,
he said in an
he
interview,
deserves that shit. I'm sorry.
not not just that, his father never won a championship, right?
Yeah,
And he said in an interview, he said, when I get my championship, the first thing I'm doing is I'm having my daughter call up my father to ask him what's his ring size because I don't want the
Aw.
ring. I'm going to give it to my father.
I love it.
That's why I'm rooting for Vladimir Guerrero
Aw.
Jr.
I love it.
Aw.
Yeah, he definitely deserves it. It's more of him, but it's so crazy though. The Blue Jays, but there was a really good team though.
Yeah. Yeah, they're a real good team. And you know what's funny? You remember the pitcher? He pitched for the Mets a couple of seasons ago, Matt Scherzer. He's with the Blue Jays right now, right?
I know.
Skills. I could when the Blue Jays won, he literally got on the field. I was there. He got on the field. He was no shirt on, fucking drunk, drinking. He was like, I gotta get a picture. He's like, hold on, we gotta get the Yankee sign in the background.
Yo, he's a fucking piece of shit, but I love that piece of shit. He fucking rise out for the team he's on. I don't care, yo.
He was like, we gotta get the picture. Oh, we gotta get the Yankee sign in the background. Yeah.
Oh my
Yo,
god.
I love him. I miss
Yeah.
him. I miss him
Yeah.
being on the Mets.
No, but listen, the baseball season was the baseball season. Here, when it comes to our Knicks coverage, Knicks and
Mhm.
Fuego, we're gonna try to go live more during the week, right?
Yes.
If there's a Knick game on, like you see, like today, the Knicks play tomorrow, so we had a show today. We're gonna try to have a show on Wednesday night as well. But make sure you guys are following Uptown Sports TV on TikTok. The link is in the description. In the description, I think Lon Ray is back. I'm gonna bring up Lon Ray. Lon Ray, you there? My man.
Back.
Yeah.
Hey.
Finally, we back.
We gotta
Yes.
get the
Woo! I want y'all to put the word out there that we back up. We back up. We back up. We
Amen.
back
we
up.
back up. Lon Ray. Okay, so before give me 1 second. I'll toss it to you to get your thoughts. So like I was saying, this season we're gonna be going live the day before a Knick game, the day after a Knick game.
Yeah.
After the Knicks are done, at whenever the Knicks game is over, make sure you guys are following us on TikTok. We're gonna start doing a Knicks post game TikTok space where people can come up and have dope conversations on TikTok. I was a part of like a dope Yankee community on TikTok. It was amazing. Make
Hell
sure you guys
yeah.
are following us. Uptown Sports TV. The link is in the description. I'm
I
gonna
got
put Nikki
TikTok. I'm gonna
and
follow you.
Carla, Lon Ray, Bet. Make sure you guys follow. We're gonna do every Knicks post game show that we're gonna do. We'll be on the TikTok. We'll be on TikTok live. So Lon Ray, I want to get your thoughts on the predictions. How many wins the Knicks are getting? You got Chuck
Okay.
D said 57. What you thinking?
Okay. Yes. All right. I was also gonna do my predictions on like the other stuff that I asked.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Go finish. My
Okay.
fault. Lisa Lopez says Lon Ray, and he's moving. Yay, Lon Ray is
How you
back.
doing? How you doing?
Go ahead. Finish your prediction, brother. Go ahead.
Yes. Okay. So my predictions for the top two seeds in each conference. Obviously, Knicks and Cavs 1 and 2 in the East. Out West, you may be surprised I'm going conventional wisdom here. OKC Denver, top two. But I have some crazy predictions for the conference finals.
Go ahead.
We don't beat Cleveland.
Why?
We beat Orlando.
Oh, okay. I like
I had to hit you with that hezzy real quick.
Yeah, you had me. You hear that?
Yeah, we was like,
Yeah.
why though?
I had to hit you with that hezzy real quick. Y'all got scared, didn't you? Y'all got
I got
Yeah.
scared.
Yeah.
I got a little bit scared. I got a little bit scared. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, we beat Orlando in 6. I think Cleveland are cupcakes. Until and unless proven otherwise. If they get to the conference finals this season, okay, cool. But the only way they can prove that they're not cupcakes is if they beat us, and I don't think it's gonna happen. I really don't think it's gonna happen. I think Orlando take them down in 6 or 7 in the conference semifinals. We take on Orlando in the conference finals. I really like what they got going on over there with Desmond Bain. I think he's going to be a great addition for them. I think he's my pick for MIP. And I think he's going to make an All-Star league this year out there in
Okay.
Orlando. Saying that, I think we got them in like 6 games max. Honestly, they're still too young, too green, too fresh to really be a real threat against us with all our playoff experience in the conference finals. And it's gonna sound even crazier, but yo, ride with me here. OKC lose in the conference semis as well,
Ooh, okay.
and I think they actually lose to Dallas. I think
Ooh.
the conference finals end up being Minnesota against Dallas.
I see
Rematch of
that.
2024 and 2026 with many winning this time. Anthony Edwards cementing himself as a truly all-time great right now. We beat the Wolves in 6 in the NBA Finals.
Ooh.
I love that. I love
Julius
that.
and
Hey,
Dante.
That would be crazy. Damn. I mean, I'd
Ooh.
love to see that though.
Oh,
one thing,
I think
one thing.
everybody needs that. I think the NBA needs that. The NBA
Yeah.
needs a damn Knicks chip. None of this fucking Adam Silver small market fucking
Yeah, I don't know. I know this should be
fucking
rigged. They
fanboying
can rig it
bullshit.
for the
Nah,
fucking
we
Knicks
don't
to
need.
win.
The world does not need OKC winning shit. That franchise is a completely illegitimate franchise that was stolen from fucking Seattle, and no one fucking likes them. No one fucking likes that crowd. How fucking skinhead it is. All that shit. Fuck all of them, yo. Fuck all of them. We need the Sonics back. Number one. Number two. The streets need a Knicks championship, bro. It's gonna feed whole bloodlines, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Entire
That's
bloodlines
what
will never go hungry.
that's what I'm saying. The basketball gods aren't ready for the New York Knicks possibly winning a championship. We got possible asteroids or aliens about to land on Earth before the Knicks win a
No.
championship.
Imagine that.
There's so many
The
things that can happen.
Monstars.
Yeah, the
Oh
monsters.
yes.
But
Monstars. Yeah,
guys,
Monstars gonna come back to Earth and fucking fight. I don't know, fucking Boko Haram or
Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart.
Yo,
But guys, we're at that part of the show. I want to shout out the chat. Let me shout out Johnny Boy. Oh, Johnny Boy has last question. He said, "Will Bad Bunny bring any old school salseros to open for him and old school reggaeton artists when he performs at the
Mark.
Super Bowl?"
Mark,
First
yeah,
of all,
Mark
Mark.
Anthony
Mark Anthony, I want to see
for
Tego
sure.
up there. I gotta see Tego up there.
Oh, that'd be fire to see. Yeah.
I gotta see Evie Queen up there. And like Bad Bunny said, you guys got a
Evie
few
Queen,
months
yes,
left.
Evie Queen.
You
One of
guys
the
got a
legends.
few months left to get your Spanish in order, all right? Because the
Amen.
Benito Bowl will be here, okay? I'm
Right.
excited.
I actually do need someone to kind of practice with. I did have someone to practice with, but
I got you,
I
Lon
need
Ray. I
someone to
got you.
practice
Don't
with.
worry. I got you, my guy. I got you. No, but I think
Oh, by the way,
go ahead.
60 and 22 for the Knicks this year.
60 and
Ooh.
22. Copy. I love that. Just to let you guys know as well, I gave you the schedule for the show, but Latino Sports, if you guys go to latinosports.com, I am a journalist with them, a social media marketing manager as well. I covered the entire baseball season when it came to the Yankees and Mets, social media and articles. I will be doing the same thing with the New York Knicks. I will be dropping daily articles covering the New York Knicks. I will be outside of the garden as well, interviewing fans and working media covering the New York Knicks during this season. Make sure you guys visit latinosports.com. The links are in the description. Nikki, last words for the people before we get out of here, sis.
We're winning tomorrow. Watch your TV. NBA is back. It's the minute. Actually, it's not the minute. This is the magic carpet ride we were waiting for. So let's go, Knicks.
Yes.
Copy.
Let's fucking go, Nick.
Skills,
Fucking
last
go
words.
Knicks,
Last
baby. Let's
words, Skills. Let them know
go.
how you feeling, Skills.
Let's go, Knicks. I need the Knicks to show out tomorrow. I need them to start off the season strong.
Yes, absolutely. I'm gonna be in the building. We can't lose. We can't lose.
Yep.
Woo.
We can.
Lon Ray, since you were the guest here for the open panel, what was your thoughts? Last thoughts for the people as we get out of here.
Yes. Let's fucking go Knicks. We're gonna take this shit tomorrow. It's gonna be the start of hopefully a fucking champion. championship season. Knicks in 26, baby. Let's fucking go Knicks.
Let's go. Let's go. Lon Ray, my brother. I'm going to shoot you a DM on Twitter. That way, if you want to link up tomorrow, you can link up tomorrow. Appreciate you for being my guy. I'm going to bring you down. Make sure you guys go and follow and support everybody that jumped up on here. Lon Ray, I'm going to put Lon Ray's Twitter in the chat right now. So if you guys can, make sure you guys go give my guy a follow. I've known Lon Ray for some years. We've gone back and forth, talking Knicks, talking other stuff. Great dude. I'm looking forward to the season. I'm looking forward to covering it with you two fine ladies, fine friend of mine's, individuals. I look forward to everybody in our community as well. Our brother Bully. We got to be able to get Billy up here as well. Shout out to Billy and the spaces he hosts and some of the other people. We got to get Zodiac back up here.
Yes.
Zodiac, we got to have back up here.
Yes.
But guys, until next time, this is the Knicks and Fuego. Shout out to Lisa Lopez in the building. Our good friend Johnny Boy, who was in the building as well. Shout out to you. King GG was in the building. Shout out to you, King. I hope all is well. Of course, I shot my guy Lon Ray out, who was in the building earlier. Richie Gonzalez was in the building. Nostalgic Nick, shout out to you, Unc. I hope all is well with you. Our good friend Jonathan. Tony was in the chat earlier. Shout out to Just Nick, my good friend, the Ace Avenue, and Jacob Petruzzi. Until next time, I'm Hector.
I'm Nikki.
I'm Skills.
And this is the Knicks and Fuego, and we will be back.
See you guys.
Week.